I'm here, I'm queer, and it's time for a Metacore video.
Insert snazzy intro here, cause I'm not talented enough to create one. Yeah!
Hey guys, so today I want to show you some of my old sketchbooks. As I said I was going to a little while ago in my art video. And I want to show you guys my old sketchbooks and compare them to my new one. My most recent one that I started on Valentine's Day. So it's fairly recent. And I just wanted to show you guys a comparison of how my art style has changed and improved since I was 13. Since my oldest journal I could find, my sketchbook I could find was 13. Though I did find one from when I was 8, but it's mostly just tic-tac games, so I didn't really think there was much really to show there. Because I was 8. It also has my birth name all over it, so let's not go there. Let's just start with the first one, which is, this one is the one I started when I was 13. So, it's full of a lot of papers that have got like a drawing my cousin made me. And open up the sketchbook, birth name, and here's the second drawing in it. I've made little tally thingies so that to highlight the ones I wanted to show, the main ones I thought were good examples. There's this one, which was how I drew people back then. Sorry, hopefully I have these on camera. I'm terrible at holding stuff up at camera. Holding stuff up to cameras, if you can't tell. And this was my eye. I was obsessed with drawing eyes. I still draw eyes all the time. But I found a tutorial on Pinterest on how to draw a realistic eye, and this was my drawing, and I just drew the same thing like over and over. Like, this is full of eyes, the sketchbook. And we'll just flip to this one. Oh, did we skip one? Yeah, we skipped a colored eye. This is a colored example that I did. And then we've got a hand. I also drew a lot of hands, and this is a pretty decent hand. Like, hands are hard, so this is a pretty darn good hand. And this was the person, the face, as you can see. And this was like really good for me at the time. And it still kind of is. And then, what have we got? Oh, there is a card game, card game called Munchkin, and this book is also full of, like, there's over 20 pages of I copied the cards, illustrations. I didn't trace them because they're really small, because they're like decided like just like a basic card, but I copied them like over and over. Here's another one, and another one, and another one. It goes on. And another thing I did was I'd make visuals with song lyrics, like this one. I did a Cody Simpson song, Pretty Brown Eyes. So we got the, hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you doing later tonight? There's also some for One Direction songs in here. I love doing that so much. And then here's a drawing, like, here's another person example. It's a bit better than the other one I showed, because this is a little bit later. This is a few months later. And then we've got this. There's a song by a group, I think it's called Carmen, and they have a song called Walk the Moon, or Walking on the Moon, I think it is. I'm not sure. And this was like an illustration of that song, because I listened to it over and over, and then I drew that. And at one point, I really wanted to make a comic, like an AU, like a kind of based off like Peter Pan, and Neverland, and I wanted to make a comic about that. And it was basically like this modern thing where there was like this school, and Captain Hook was the one who ran it and like did experiments on the kids, and Tinkerbell was the result of exposure to radiation, and basically trying to improve intelligent kids, like improve them with radiation, like chemicals and like surgery and horrifying things like that. So dystopia and AU, and this was my Wendy. And then this was what Tink looked like. And then I did get like create about 20 panels, so that was one of them. And there's a few. So this is Wendy like finding the letter, and like going through the mail, and then there's the letter from the Neverland Institute for Advanced Pupils. She drops the other mail, goes, reads it, calls to her mom. I think this is not the speech bubble things. I was gonna do them on a computer. And like, Mom, what child? And then there's like a fairy thing. And then I also, let's see, there was one last drawing in here I wanted to show that I don't remember the context for this at all, but it says, I'm a T-Rex, hear me roar. No, you're not, you're a chicken. Fine, I'm a chicken, hear me roar. Okay, that works. I don't know what the context is for that. So that was my art from when I was 13. And then this one was last year. It started on my birthday because I got given it on my birthday. So that was June 4th, 2015 that I started this. And I really liked, and I still do, like drawing like demons. So this was like a demon punk. And you can see like my drawing people has improved quite a lot from when I was 13. You can see a bit of improvement. And I also drew a lot of characters who were trans. I didn't really have OCs then. Like, I guess you can count like my Wendy and Tinkerbell thing as an OC, but normally I just draw nameless characters and then never draw them again. So this is one, and has a shirt that says trans, it has a he pronoun necklace, and I did that a lot. There's quite a few in here, but that's the best one I wanted to show. Then also, I have quite a really bad anxiety about people writing in my things. So this was a visitor's page, and there's a message from my friend Caitlin that says, Sebastian is actually mine. If you want to fight, find me on Facebook. And I'm not going to put what her Facebook name is. But yeah, so there's some little visitor doodles in here. Because people are always like, can I draw on your sketchbook? And I'm just like, here's a page. You can draw on this page. Which helps with my anxiety a lot to have that. And then this was like a yin yang with like a demon mermaid and like a really adorable looking one, which I think is pretty cool. I like that one a lot. Then more hands. You can see I really like hands. Like hands are my thing. Hands and eyes. And then I also did a bit of what is this called? My art teacher would hate me. But I got this very artsy thing of a hat, and then this, which is a continuous, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a continuous line. You don't pick up the pen, and this one I did look, because you can do looking at the paper, and then not looking at the paper ever, and just looking at the object. And this I did looking at the object and the paper. And I don't remember what the art technique's called, and I feel so bad. My art teacher would hate me. Okay, what else is there? Oh, I also did a lot of self-portraits. Like, I have some smaller sketchbooks, and one was like completely filled with self-portraits. I did one a day like this with like a little outfit, and this one says Transformer, and it's because my friend Jack, Zoe, and I, we've talked about being superheroes, and we did like superhero puns based off of like our sexuality. So I was and gender. So I was the Transformer, which Zoe came up with, which is A++ pun, I think. And I had a Fall Out Boy shirt, which I do have one, but it doesn't look like that. And a cape, and my bracelets, and my flower crown, and my Hirage, which I never wear. And then this was this actually isn't the final copy of the drawing, but this is a drawing of me and Jose, which is more realistic. And the actual proper copy of this, because you can see I have notes, and there's like a few other in here of versions. I just redid it over and over until I was happy with it. And this was the second last copy. The actual copy that I liked the most got given to Jose. And then what else is there in here? There's this, which is pretty cool, I think. Very artsy, very stereotypical. I'm pretty sure that kind of thing has been done over and over. And the last thing, which is really good, and I'm like really proud of this, is this drawing I did of Victor, pencil crayons and pen. I did this in a car a couple days after we started dating, and I really like this drawing, honestly. Like, it's really, really cool. I think, though, Victor's eyes look more blue when they're more like greenish, but I still really like it quite a lot, and I think it's a really good drawing, and I am really proud of this one. And I still need, I need to send this to them, but I didn't. So, and it's been since September. Whoops. I'm really bad at giving art I make of people to the person if I want to. Like, I just forget completely. Like, Victor doesn't even look like that now. They change their hair like every month, so their hair has not been that color for a while. And then here we have my most recent sketchbook, right? Yes. Sorry, they're all black sketchbooks if you couldn't tell, if you didn't notice. So I'm just getting them mixed up. I'm like, is this the right one? Is this the wrong one? Who knows? So this is my most recent one to give a little comparison. And I've just got a few noted off because it's not very full yet. Like, this is one in pressed pastel of Vic with piercings, which they're going to have soon. And as you can see, this is how I do more realistic people now compared to how I used to. And like, this is a slightly less realistic full body of Vic, and I draw people I care about a lot. So there's a lot of drawings of Vic, and there's like a lot of drawings of my friends and of Jose, and I just draw people I care about, which results in me drawing Vic a lot. And as you can see, that's basically what we're gonna look like in public. Gonna be a party. That's probably what we're gonna look like this summer if I get to see them in the summer. And then I finally, wait, did I skip one? Oh, and this is a drawing of Avery Vernon, who is a YouTuber, Viner, internet person I really, really like and look up to. And then I actually created an OC recently, which is named Sandra, who's 17, agender, Z0 pronouns, arrow 8, roller derby gal, loves 1950s aesthetics, loves dressing in different styles, keeps zero hair short to wear wigs easily, covered in freckles, large button nose, scar on zero lip from a roller derby, and 5 heads tall. Which are some of those are like personality and some of those are notes so that I can draw the character again. And I did in the roller derby outfit. And yeah, I think those are, this sketchbook is like blank pages right now, just everywhere, since I got it on the 14th, which isn't that long ago. But yeah, 14th February. So yeah, that's just a little video comparing how my art has changed and my art style has changed since I was 13. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this wasn't too long. I have not looked at my camera how long it was yet, and I don't know if I want to know. Hopefully this wasn't too long. I've tried to keep it short, and I'm going to stop rambling so that it doesn't get even longer. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe. I tried to keep it structured and good, and I want to do more videos like this in the future, just showing art. And I might actually try to recreate some of those old drawings when I was like 13 now, with like my art skill and my art style now. So let me know if you guys think that'd be interesting. And until next time, I was here. I'm still consistently queer. I hope this wasn't too metacore video.
Snazzy outro music. Snazzy outro music. Snazzy outro music. Please subscribe.